Hello there, everyone. It is me, Justin, your Eagle Skipper, here with episode 18? 18 of Journey to the Top, here with Middlesbrough FC. And, well, since you were last here, a number of games have happened. Some highs, some lows, a number of games, only 2 games. We faced Derby, and in the Carabao Cup, we beat them 3-0, which was really nice to see. A brace from Al Boudiaf and a header off a free kick from Svanberg, so good job to see there. We did bounce back a little bit, but then we went and lost against Leicester City 2-1. They really did not deserve to win that game. Di Benedetto scored. We had an XG of 3. They had an XG of 1. Max Lowe got injured and let in 2 goals in the 18th and 19th minute. We ended up bringing Albacali on, in the 20th minute. Really turned around the game, but wasn't able to overcome. Hit the post 4 times in that game. Very disappointing. But today we're going to be facing Atalanta. And I have to apologize. I keep trying to say Atlanta whenever I see this. So, we'll have to keep an eye on that. But let's take a look at the team that we're going to be putting out there to face Atalanta. We have Johan Perez in goal. He's upset with his playing time. He's played every Premier League game so far, but he was told that he was going to be a Continental Cup goalkeeper. So we're going to play him in a couple of these games just to make him not be upset. Anyways, Johan Perez is in goal. Back 4 of El Bakali, Di Benedetto, Otasoe, and Rosas. McCrory ahead of them in holding midfield. Petrowski and Svanberg pushed forward a little bit. Bolton and Dreyer out on either wing. And Boudiaf leading the way. So let's get into this match and hope we can, honestly, all we can do is hope that we can have a better result than our Leicester City game. Maybe hope that the board will take mercy on us if we progress further in Europe, even if we are not able to do good in the Premier League. Let's tell them we're favorites for a reason, no doubt. We have faith in you, have faith in you, have faith in you. Let's go into the tunnel interview. Let's send our assistant because I really don't care. We're just going to get into this game. We're in our red uniforms. Got my red shirt on for a Borough game. Always good. But anyways, we see a highlight pretty close to kickoff. Rosas crossing it in to absolutely nobody. Tasway is going to try to grab that before it goes out of bounds. Is just able to snag it. Gets it up to McCrory, who looks to pick out a pass, finds Darren Dreyer out in some space. Is he going to put in a cross? He is. Wants Boudiaf, and how did that get in? Sid Ali Boudiaf. Darren Dreyer really needs to get all the credit for that. He made that goal happen. Yes, Boudiaf did put in the good finish, but if Dreyer wasn't able to sneak it past the entire Atalanta defense, I don't know. Let's take a look at this goal. Dreyer threads the needle. Boudiaf also threads the needle. And hit the ball so hard that it bounced back out of the goal. That was fantastic stuff. Let's keep this pressure going on. Let's get this form going. 1 shot, 1 goal. Okay, two shots, no, 1 goal. The game's not over yet. Only 12 minutes gone by. Game's not over. We really need to continue doing well. And as we say that, El Bakali is going to get a throw in. He wants to find Bolton. Is able to find Bolton. Bolton puts in a chipped cross for Darren Dreyer. Darren Dreyer doesn't miss those. 6th goal of the season for our homegrown wonder kid, Darren Dreyer. He runs to the stands and cheers right in front of the away fans. Just rubbing salt in the wound. Feel bad for them. That was a nice find from Bolton, and Dreyer just beats the keeper at the far post even. So really the keeper should have done better. But this is where we are as Atalanta steals it off of us. Dreyer does good to give it over to Rosas. Finds McCrory, Petrowski, Bolton all the way back from McCrory. He's going to try to put in a pass over the top for Svanberg. Svanberg wasn't the guy he was trying to find. Puts in a good shot at the end. It wasn't good enough. So let's see this corner. We've got Wolf Bolton stepping up. Wants to find somebody. This time the keeper is able to keep a hold of it. Nice header from Otasoe. Would have hoped he would have gotten back a little bit better, a little bit faster, but ultimately doesn't really matter. Doesn't make a difference as Di Benedetto gets a little header out to Bolton. Bolton is charging forward. Wished Boudiaf would have done something better as my dog starts growling. Bolton puts in a tame shot. Really wasn't challenging anybody there. But yeah, 20 minutes gone by. We're up 2-0. That's always good to see. Number of players are kind of tired because this is basically our first team facing Atalanta, who are, in my opinion, the toughest competition that we have in our group, but we'll be all right. Let's see, Bolton puts in another corner, wants to find Di Benedetto, is able to find Di Benedetto, tries to beat the keeper at the near post, but he had pretty strong hands there. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to make that, as Bakali gets it hoofed forward, as Bolton and Bakali realize that one of them's going to have to close down eventually, as Al-Bakali sniffs out that pass, gets it into McCrory. He's going to want to put in a good pass, finds Bolton. Bolton sees Al-Bakali rushing ahead of him, hesitates but does end up giving it to him, and Bakali is putting in a cross, finds Svanberg, and Matthias Svanberg says, I'm going to score in front of the camera because they missed my other goal, and he doesn't score very often, but that was a great one. Let's watch it again as as Bolton does find Bakali. He hesitated a little bit, but ultimately it didn't really matter. Bakali puts in a really good pass, pulls it back across the entire board, and the keeper tried to do a handstand and kick it with his feet. Don't recommend it. If you see any videos on YouTube of keepers actually doing that and making a save, leave it in the comments because I'd really like to see that because it's not very smart. But yeah, 40 minutes about to go by. Got pretty good ratings for our team. Rosas probably needs to do a little bit better. We can press that guy. I mean, he's putting in crosses from everywhere, so I don't know who's going to press him. Petrowski's looking a bit complacent. Who can we bring on in his place? Probably will be McCann. Though we could bring on Munoz and go to our 4-2-3-1. But yeah, let's get into this room. Tell them I'm happy with the way things are going. That's gotten them some motivation, so hopefully Petrowski doesn't get any more complacent than he is, because that would be unfortunate. Yeah. We probably will take off Petrowski here shortly, just because he's kind of tired, getting a little tuckered. We should also take off either Dreyer or Bolton. Probably, I don't know who. I don't know who. We'll take off Dreyer. He's looking less amused than Bolton is. Let's pull up our tactics. Don't know why it's missing this whole part of the screen. That's kind of weird. Yeah, we're going to take Dreyer off. Bring on David Mirola. Hernan Lopez Munoz going to come on for Petrowski as we switch around our midfield like that. And Rosas will probably be coming off here. Yeah, let's bring Rosas off. Bring on Mensah. Number of teams are wanting to bring Mensah in to their own clubs, but we really want to keep a hold of him because he's just a really great utility man. Could be a decent starter for a Premier League squad. Hit any of those back four positions except for left back because, I mean, he's right-footed. Personal preference, but anyways, we basically changed the entire right side of the field as Bolton tries to find Otasue, but Otasue wants Boudiaf, finds Boudiaf, but not in a position to score as Svanberg finds Otasue for his 5th goal of the season as he does a stand-in-place tumble. That's pretty impressive. They're not going to show a highlight of that, but Otasue wanted to find Boudiaf to let him get the tap in. Boudiaf wasn't able to get the goal, but is able to recycle possession to Svanberg, who finds Otasue, and Otasue beats the keeper just by hitting the ball on the ground with his head. Good to see. I mean, David Marola is looking rather complacent, which is not good because he hasn't had a very good start for us. No Marola specials, though we're going to hope to get one of those before too long. Maybe stick him up front in one of these upcoming games as, I mean, we fall asleep. All of our defenders were in on that, except for Obakali, as that goal has literally silenced the crowd. And here they go again. Oh, goodness. Yeah, let's just skip that highlight. Break in the game. 75 minutes gone by. We're just going to want to see out the rest of this game. Merle is no longer looking complacent, which is good. We'll just drop our tempo back a little bit. We'll stay disciplined. That's fine, as Bakali gets a throw in to McCrory, over to Di Benedetto. Finds McCrory, puts it up to Svanberg, back to El Bakali. Really would like to get the ball somewhere other than right there. As Di Benedetto, well, I guess that is somewhere other than right there. My goodness. Come on, boys. We're getting good passing, which is nice, but, the goal's the other direction. As Lopez Munoz tries to find Marola, but the pass wasn't there. As Bolton is trying to close down a little bit. I'm going to refrain from saying the names, even though I almost broke there. And it looks like this is going to be an Atalanta highlight, as they've got somebody trying to put in a cross. He's wasn't really in a position. Good closing down from Mensah. Ooh, Di Benedetto almost just forced the ball into the back of the net, which usually we like, but that's the wrong net. As somebody missed a header, I think it was number 15. I think is that Bolton? It is Bolton. Missed a header, but they weren't able to punish us. Let's just drop back to a balanced mentality. Yeah. We're just going to try to see out the rest of this game. As we get a throw in for Mensah. Wants to find Marola, but threw it about 10 yards above his head. What the heck? Nice little slide tackle from Di Benedetto, and El Bakali gets it out nicely. Let's just drop to very defensive. Let's just waste our time. Let's just see out the last few minutes of this game. And, 4-1 victory over Atalanta. Pretty good to see. I always find it pretty ridiculous when their keepers have like a 7.0 rating when they've let in 4 goals, which, really, if you had to save 7 shots for those 4 goals, I don't know. I'm just going to tell our boys that it was a good win. Going to hit continue. Await the media reaction. That sees us get alone at the top of the group. When did this happen? This didn't happen in the game. Well, remember how I said Marola was going to start a few games? Seems like Marola's going to have to start a few games. Oh, goodness. More teams want Svanberg, but Svanberg doesn't want to leave. He's already signed an extension this season, so I don't know. But we got a little chunk of change for our time against Atalanta. Let's take a look at the schedule, see when our next game is going to be. Maybe we'll go through a month. We'll catch this second Desna game away from home. We'll just try to push forward a little bit. Yeah. We'll see that Desna game, then we'll see if we show any more of these Euro Cup 2 games, Conference League. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. If you enjoyed that, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. Leave a comment if you want to name one of the Youth Intake players, and subscribe if you'd like to continue to join us on our journey to the top.